We're going to begin our close reading exercise by boxing in the title, which is one of the ideas suggested by Ruby Payne. We're going to follow a lot of those for marking the text. And as we box in the title, we think about, well, what do we know about this title? Can we make a prediction about what it's going to be about? What the essay is going to be about? Well, I read the first sentence, and I've got a pretty good idea. It's going to be about armadillos. Next, Ruby Payne suggests we outline the paragraphs and number the paragraphs. Begin to get a sense for the structure of the essay. Well, I see that our first paragraph is the longest paragraph. Well, none of the paragraphs are very long. And the concluding paragraph, the last paragraph, number 6, is the shortest paragraph. The armadillo is a peculiar-looking animal. Its unusual appearance is more like that of a dinosaur than of a mammal living today. In fact, the armadillo is a cousin to some prehistoric animals. However, the armadillo is in little danger of going the way of its extinct relatives. The armadillo population is growing, and the armadillo is actually extending the range of places where it lives. Formerly found mainly in Mexico and South America, this fascinating animal traveled north and east and now lives in Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. Its range is limited only by the frost line, for the armadillo is not suited to cold weather. Okay, stop and think. I'm going to go back and circle key words, underline important information, and then maybe make a few notes in the margins, which we call annotating. The word armadillo is Spanish for little armored one. The animal gets its name from its outer shell. This armored shell is made up of separate plates, which allow the armadillo to curl up into a tight ball and protect its soft underbelly if threatened. This response is a last resort, for the armadillo can usually elude its enemies. It is a very fast runner and strong digger. If it does not outrun its enemies, it can usually burrow to safety. I think. The little armored one is not a fussy eater. It likes to eat angleworms and cutworms. It has poor vision, so it uses its sharp sense of smell to sniff the bugs out and then digs for them with its nose. The armadillo's appetite is immense. An armadillo can eat more than 100 cutworms in a single day. Some people believe the effectiveness of the little armored one as a pest controller can outweigh any negative effect its digging may have on garden crops. One of the most unusual characteristics of the armadillo is the way it crosses water. Since it can hold its breath for as long as 6 minutes, the armadillo will walk across the bottom of a narrow stream or river. It crosses wider rivers by swallowing air into its stomach and intestines and then floating or paddling across. If the river is moving fast, the little animal will grab hold of pieces of floating wood to help it get to the other side of the river. The armadillo is harmless and beneficial, interesting and unusual. Some of the characteristics that make it different from other animals have also helped the armadillo to thrive.